The next operation is coming. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. And although we don't really have any rumors or anything to base this off of, my guesstimate is that it's going to be coming around mid-November. So I'm going to talk about what makes me think that it's going to be the middle of November. But there's also a bunch of aspects of it that makes me really excited for what's coming in this operation. And no, it's not only the bunch of new skins that we're probably getting. So let's jump right in. Now, the way I figured it out is by looking at previous operations, specifically the previous 3. Now, I know that we shouldn't really use this as an indicator because we know Valve, they don't like to repeat things too often. However, I think we can make an exception here because there is such a strong pattern going on. Operation Shattered Web came out on November 18th, 2019. Next year, Broken Fan came out on December 3rd, 2020. And Operation Riptide came out on September 21st, 2021. Now, the outlier here is clearly Riptide. It's way earlier in the year than the other two, but I have an explanation for it. So the case skins from the Riptide case actually got leaked right before the operation came out, and if you remember, there were all sorts of issues with the operation, like stat track skins dropping, and the skins not loading in on some knives and skins. And this to me indicates that they rushed the release of the operation. So a theoretical situation that I think happened is that they noticed that the skins got leaked, so they were like, oh well, let's just start working harder and let's release it as early as possible. Obviously they released it a bit too early, but that explains the early release date. Now let's talk a little bit about what to expect from this operation. So again, looking back on the past 3 operations, the structure of them were very similar. So they all had the stars, and you got items as you collected the stars. But also, every operation brought something new with it. So with Broken Fang, we got the redeemable rewards, so we could choose what we get. And with Riptide, we had an extra collection that we could choose, the train collection, that had a different drop system. So I think that with the new operation, it's pretty likely that we're going to get another new feature, but with a similar star system. And if Valve doesn't change something radically, we're gonna be getting 3 new operation skin collections and 1 new case. Now that's cool and all, it's gonna be a lot of new content, but what I'm most excited for with the skins is the Train 2021 type collection, because if you remember, it had 2 insane trade-ups, the USP Whiteout and the Glock Emerald. So maybe we get something similar. I don't know, some kind of sapphire skin would be pretty cool. But honestly, I don't care about what the skin looks like as long as it's fun and profitable to trade up to it. Speaking about trade-ups, you're probably gonna need some low-float skins. Are you looking for low-float skins for trade-ups? Check out today's sponsor, Skins Monkey. It's a very convenient trading bot site that charges no overpay for floats. I found these 2 0.01 consumer skins and used code TechSavvy for a 35% deposit bonus when depositing and got the tradable skins instantly. Oh, and did I mention that if you're new to the site, you get a $5 bonus to trade with? You do have to trade to activate it, but it's a little bit of extra. But don't worry if you don't have any skins. The site's always running at least 3 giveaways, so there's definitely something for you as well. So check out Skins Monkey through my link in the description and the pinned comment. So thank you to Skins Monkeys for sponsoring this video. And there's one more aspect about trade-ups that I'd like to talk about, and that is the player numbers. So every time a new operation drops, player numbers always increase by around 20 to 25%. And although this doesn't sound necessarily great for trade-ups, what you need to realize is that more people means more cases are opened. It also means more drops are dropped. So the skin supply is larger, but these people who come in just for the operation are usually not the trade-uppers, so they're not going to be consuming all the new skins that they introduce, so that's just good for us trade-uppers. More players also mean more demand for play skins, so that means the price of play skins is going to gradually go up. Of course, I have to mention that usually play skins go down at the beginning of the operation and slowly recover, but they should recover to slightly higher than they started at, so that's good for trade-ups again, because play skins are usually at the outcome level. Now, it's not just the play skins that usually dip in price right at the beginning of the operation. It's also stuff like cases and cheaper investments. So if you have some balance, that might be a great time to stock up at a discounted price. But that's about all I wanted to talk about today. Again, check out Skins Monkey in the description and the pinned comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Subscribe to Tech Savvy Scientist for ultimate luck.